Oh, okay, that was a good one.
All right. So announced today, the Super NES Mini. Well, this yeah,
a quarter of that.
A lot smaller and loaded with games, similar to the NES Classic, is going to be coming out. Let's see, we have our cheat September 29th, which for $80, and it comes loaded with 21 pretty good games.
Well, really good games. Like it's probably a better lineup than the NES Classic had.
Oh yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the lineup of the NES Classic, but let's go through them. I mean, we got Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Final Fantasy III, F-Zero, Kirby Superstar, Kirby Dream Course, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, Star Fox, and this is a pretty cool one. You know, there was a lot of rumors that the Super NES Mini may or may not come out, but it's coming out with Star Fox 2, which is really cool. And the backstory on Star Fox 2, if you guys don't know, Star Fox 2 was actually completed, but it was around the time when the N64 just came out, and Miyamoto didn't want Star Fox 2 to look bad compared to the graphics on the N64, so they completed the game, but they never released it.
Dang.
So pretty cool that that's coming out on this. We got Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Mario Kart, Mario RPG, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, a lot of Super, and Yoshi's Island. Forgot also Contra 3, the Alien Wars. So that's a great lineup of games, AJ.
21 great games, man. That's
Kirby Dreams Course.
at least the other Kirby's on there, so it makes up for it. Kirby Superstar. God, a lot of those games, man, are really good.
Yeah, I mean, look at right here. We got the RPGs, Final Fantasy, Earthbound. I mean, these are a lot of great games. Now, Nintendo has released some information. It says that there are going to be more Super NES Minis than there were NES Classics, which are great. So hopefully that will make it's going to get scalped, but hopefully
it's going to get scalped again.
But hopefully there'll be enough product out there to meet the demand. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to spend more than $80 for one of these. You know what I'm saying? I hate when, like, even when we had the NES Classic, we were selling them, and some people were then scalping them, and
right off the bat.
And I didn't like that. So hopefully Nintendo makes enough. I don't think they are. It's going to get scalped regardless, but we'll see. I think it's a pretty good product. I think people are going to like it.
You were saying when we got cut off, I remember now. You were saying if you were to buy all these games separately.
Ah, yes. If we were going to buy all these games separately, it would cost you, just Earthbound alone, you know, it's going to cost you hundreds of dollars. So it's kind of cool to have all these in one little package, one little mini package, you know, as it is.
All together games separately, like cart wise, what do you think? Like about $1,000? You think it'll touch $1,000?
No, I wouldn't.
700?
No. If you were to do everything separately, and you bought a Super Nintendo, $500-600. So,
okay. That's reasonable.
Yeah, I mean that's just going off the top of my head, maybe a little bit less, but around there. Yeah, so I think it's a pretty good package. Now this is
a really good package.
Now this ain't for me because I own all these games, and I would prefer to play them original with original hardware. But for somebody that's casual that just wants to pick up and play, this is gonna fit right into their, you know, what they want. And it's gonna be a hot Christmas item. And speaking of Christmas, from our notes right here, Nintendo is also saying that they're only gonna release it this year.
This year, so
that's it.
Once it hits 2018, no more.
No more walls.
Well, it'll be whatever's left in circulation.
Yeah, so to me, what that's telling me is that there's, 7 third-party games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means that Nintendo only has a license for these games for a certain period of time. So same with the NES Classic. I really believe the NES Classic was discontinued because they only had the license from the third-party games for a certain amount of time. Yeah. And I think it's similar to maybe the Super NES Mini. That's just my theory anyways.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
Because if it's selling, why would you discontinue it right after, you know, they're already saying, hey, we're going to have it right here and it's going to get discontinued right after that.
Yeah, they said it now. They're like, you know what, enough of the BS. It is what you're getting. We're not going to say how much it is, but it'll be more quantity than it was last time. But at least they're going to say there's more and it's going to be done. So now there's no people, but still, I know we're going to get customers. I can't wait for that Super Nintendo that plays every game. I can't wait for the Super Nintendo that plays SNES games with the cart. No, they're preloaded again, like usual. How long do you think before someone hacks it?
I'm not sure. I'm sure they're going to try right away.
Yeah.
I think Nintendo's probably going to they're going to try to make it so they can't hack it like the NES Mini.
Yeah, I think so too.
But, you know, who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, this is more towards the casual fan. I'm gonna get one, but it's gonna be more of a collector's piece for me. Like I have an NES Classic, but I never play it.
Yeah.
I like to play the games original and stuff like that. I have it more as a collector's piece, so the Super NES Mini is going to be more of a collector's piece towards me. And that's pretty much it. If I'm going to play these games, I'm going to whip out the old school stuff and do it.
Yeah.
But there are some games, 21 great games, but I think they're missing some games.
They are.
They're missing some, like, right off the back, Mario All-Stars. Like, what the heck? That was probably one of the best-selling games on the Super Nintendo. And you don't have Mario All-Stars, to have all the remakes of Mario 1, The Lost Levels, Mario 2, Mario 3. Now, it has Donkey Kong 1, but it's missing Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, which is really, really weird. I don't understand that. Why do you think?
Unless, I feel like they put too little memory in it. That's why they can only put so much games. But granted, these games are barely any size at all. They're nothing.
Yeah, you could download them and it takes a second or two.
Yeah.
I thought Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, and this, I may be wrong, but Rare developed them. Now, but the thing is, Rare doesn't own the Donkey Kong.
They don't own the rights.
They don't own the license. I think Nintendo owns the game. I don't know.
Something had to involve it.
Maybe there's some legal stuff, but it doesn't make sense why you would have Donkey Kong Country 1 but not 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Zombies Ate My Neighbors was another great game.
One.
Oh, this is crazy. Why doesn't it have Mortal Kombat? Like it is crazy. Like, everybody that had a Super Nintendo had Mortal Kombat 2. Those were like great games.
It was a great one.
Yeah, I mean, and of course it's going to come with 2 controllers. You want that.
Street Fighter is good, don't get me wrong, but on the other scale, you got Mortal Kombat, which is another great fighting game. But it feels weird to just have Street Fighter and not have Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's see what else. Final Fight was another one. Let's see, I wrote some notes. Sunset Riders would have been great to have.
It's a great game.
If we're talking about RPGs, they're Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, but Chrono Trigger would have been great to have on there.
Chrono Trigger would have been on there.
Yeah, it would have been nice. Now, here's a couple of other games that were big on the Super Nintendo, and I understand why they're not on there. You got Turtles in Time. Great Super Nintendo game, but you got to get the license for Turtles to put it on there. So I understand why that's not on there. And another great game for the Super Nintendo,
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. Microsoft now owns that franchise.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Microsoft owns Rare. That was a Rare developed game. That was their game. Microsoft bought Rare, so now they own Killer Instinct. So that's probably. I wish Nintendo and Microsoft could have worked out some sort of deal or whatever the case may be. I mean, they're working together with Minecraft. Minecraft's on the Switch, and Microsoft owns Minecraft. So I was hoping maybe they could work out something for Killer Instinct. That would have been great to have that game. And there's a few other games, that should be on there that aren't on there. But I mean, for 21 games, $80, I think it's a pretty good deal.
No, it's a really great deal. 2 controllers this time, not just 1.
Yeah, 2 controllers. That's really, really
and
good.
the controllers are going to be 5 feet long, opposed to the NES Classic's 3 feet long.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous. So, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I think it's good. I'm glad that Nintendo's saying straight up, "Hey, we're gonna make this for the end of this year, and that's it." That's it. I think the games are good. I do wish that you could put in your old if you could put your cartridges, your old school cartridges on there, that would be amazing.
Yes, that would be a game changer.
It would be a game changer. Oh man, Nintendo just doesn't want to do that for whatever reason. They don't. They really don't. But yeah, that's just some of our thoughts. We're excited for it. We're gonna try to get as many as we can. We were able to get a few NES Classics, but obviously they're hard to get, so we're assuming that's going to be the same thing for the Super NES Classic.
I'm pretty sure. One quick thing I want to mention. Yeah. The cool part about Star Fox 2, you have to actually unlock it in here. And to do that, you just got to beat the first level of Star Fox 1, which isn't that hard because they didn't want to make it too hard. But it just feels good to unlock something old school way, like just like that.
Sure.
Like, hey, you beat Star Fox 1, the first level. Here's Star Fox 2. I'll have to pay $9.95 for it.
Yeah, but great lineup of games. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm happy. I'm going to buy one. As I said, I'll probably plug it in, pop it in, play a little bit, and then I'll put it on the shelf to never touch it again.
Because Rudy already has all these games, and when he wants to record, he just uses the Retron 5. But other than that, he has a good Super Nintendo. So.
But yeah, tell us what you guys think in the comments. If I could get enough Super NES Minis, we may possibly do a giveaway.
Maybe.
Possibly. Just if we could get enough. I mean, these are probably going to be hard to get, so I don't want to promise a giveaway and then.
Yeah, we'll see first, because because knowing them, it's hard to get. So we'll see how hard this one is to get. But they said they're making more, so we'll see.
So if I'm able to get enough, we'll do a giveaway. If not, then I'm sorry. But yeah, keep in touch. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Are you excited? What games did they miss? What games are you excited for?
Yes.
Let us know what you think.
We want to know.
Yeah, let us know. And yeah, till next time, guys.
Later.